I'd like to call the town council meeting of January 15th, 2026 to order. Will you please stand for the pledge? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Mary,
Present.
Jenna,
Here.
Mary Tanis attending by Zoom remotely. Annette,
Here.
Bob.
Here. Next up, we have citizen input. Are there any residents that would wish to address the council? Hearing none, we'll move on to the consent agenda. I'll be looking for a motion to approve the consent agenda to include the minutes of the December 18th, 2025 town council meeting, minutes of the December 18th, 2025 town council executive session, December 2025 year-end claims totaling $2,065,713, and January 2026 claims totaling $237,271.22.
So move. A second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. Next up, under announcements, town offices will be closed in observance of Martin Luther King Day this upcoming Monday, January 19th, 2026. Moving on to reports. I have 3 notes to report. There was a what we will call a Scribner's error on Exhibit A. So we're noting that the change of the appointment of Mark Roy to the Public Safety Board is December 31st, 28 and not December 31st of 29 per our ordinance.
Just to clarify, I don't think this requires an amendment to the minutes because this is by operation of law, an appointment for longer than the 3-year term. It has to be for 3 years.
Thank you. Next is my role with the Tri-Town Safety Village. This year, the way we rotate it, the Dyer council position now becomes the president of the Tri-Town Safety Village, so that I will fill that role this year. And if you follow the Dyer Facebook page, you'll see that we are accepting applications. We are looking for a part-time administrative assistant. Again, you can find that information on the Dyer Facebook page. And just remind everyone that the town of Dyer has a show on WJOB that is aired on the 4th Wednesday. This month, it'll be January 28th at 8:35 in the morning. Tune into that. Next up, we will go to Ward 2, Councilwoman Tim.
Thank you. Happy New Year, Dyer. Pray it's fruitful and peaceful year for all of us. In Ward 2, we had a few, I don't know, what would it be called, Jeff? You guys were correcting the push button over on Hart Street. I appreciate that. It was just going off randomly, so I appreciate that you corrected that. Thank you so much. I'm currently a liaison for the BZA. I'd like to welcome the newest member, Michael Chapman. Thank you for stepping up and leading, Michael. We appreciate your help. Also with the Historical Preservation Commission, we meet next Tuesday at 6 p.m. We've invited Blake Swinehart of the Indiana Landmarks. He hopes to attend this month or next month. It depends upon his schedule. He's going to give an educational review of the value of preserving our town's history. We are rooted in the past, by the way, branching to the future, so it's very, very important. If you're interested in Dyer history, please attend either the historical volunteer meeting. Right now, they're open in the History Museum. You should stop by. I bake cookies, so you should stop by and have a cookie or talk to David. David and Jim are in there. Amazing history facts about our great town. And you can see a very different kind of trophy that was just donated to us. Thank you so much. Have a great January, Dyer.
Thank you. Next up, Ward 3, Councilwoman Igrizovich.
Happy New Year, everyone. I have no report to make this evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, Ward 5, Councilwoman Ludwig.
I
I have nothing to report, just looking forward to 26, the new projects, completion of the projects. The parks, Justin. I had a meeting with you, but, I'll leave it to you to give you a report. As far as the safety, that's next week, so I haven't heard anything on my end to receive and give. But I'm always open if you need me to address anything. But other than that, Happy New Year, look forward to 26. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, Clerk Treasurer.
Yes, I have some donations and also to say all employees and council and everybody has their W-2s. This year, just to let the council know, by law, we do not have to give proof of insurance anymore. So that has stopped through the government. So that's it. And then I have donations, $100 to the park board. And $350 to the fire chief's fund.
Cool.
And then I have $10 K-9 and $100 to the police chief. If I can have a motion to accept all those.
I'll make a motion to accept those donations.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. Next up, Town Manager Report.
Thank you. The group of town department heads that we have been together now for several years, and one of the missions that we had started with was to get them provide leadership training on a consistent level. I just wanted to report on a couple of those milestones. Starting off with Operations Director Brian Lane had achieved his phase 1 for CPS through Ball State. That's a certified public supervisor. He was one of the original attendees along with Justin, so he had already received that. Justin had received phase 1 and 2 of that training through Ball State, certified management and certified supervisor. They're 12-month programs. Chief Alcott has come to us with staff and command level training. And our fire department, Chief Martin, has recently passed his written portion of the EMR, which is a huge step, a very, very large commitment on his behalf, and he's passed the written and is confident on the skills test in the next month or two, I believe he said, right there, Chief? So we're looking forward to that, in addition to some other leadership classes that they are hosting at the fire department. Jeff, Public Works Jeff is enrolled in our CPM course through Ball State that Justin, Brian, and I had already went to, so that'll be starting in Valparaiso. That's a 12-month program. It's a great networking for people all around the state. And Justin has received his bachelor's in public administration. So we're very proud of the staff here, and
Congrats.
we're moving forward. Our next series of training that is going to be new to the town is going to be some leadership training at Public Works. We're going to be having a joint training with all the foremen and superintendent, similar to a structure of like a staff and command for the police department that we're trying to find. So we're very excited. I can't say enough about the group as a whole. So that's all I have.
I agree.
Thank you very much. Next up, Town Attorney.
Sure, just a couple of things. First of all, we are working with our consultant on revising the zoning code. You should have those in front of you in the next couple meetings. Also working on various other subdivision control revisions to our town code. Also, the legislature is back in session. There's some interesting bills out there. Nothing that would affect the town too drastically. Some proposed amendments to last year's SB 1. No idea what the chances of those are going forward. I will keep you updated as to what's signed into law. That's all I have.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Keep an eye on House Bill 1001. There's a proposal to strip municipal plan commissions of some of their authorities.
Yeah, and there's another House bill I'll add that proposes abolishing all townships and transferring their duties to the municipalities. From what I've seen of that, I don't think the House version is going to pass, but pray that it doesn't, because it'll load more duties an already strained budget.
As well as another House bill eliminating property taxes as well.
Right.
It's another one of those bills that's out there.
Okay, next we'll move to department heads. We'll start with Jeff over at Public Works.
Start off with an update on the signalization on US 30 for the crosswalks. Again, the NDOT permit has been submitted and it's still under review, so we're hoping to get that back shortly. The quotes for the signalization portion are expected within the next week or two, so once that those prices come in, we'll get those things ordered, and again, I'm hoping to coordinate that with the other signalization that we have down on 81st and Hart. And again, that is also expected to be done probably around late March, again, when the weather permits. So again, we're hoping to do both projects at the same time. And then the concrete portion, again, will be done probably when it's a little warmer on US 30, but again, that's moving forward. Staking University, it's a company that actually provides some training for underground utilities. They provided an on-site training session for our Public Works employees yesterday. We had 13 employees attend this. So again, new employees were introduced to the basics. Our seasoned employees, they learned some things that they did not know. So again, it was a good class for everyone. Everyone enjoyed it. Got to learn a lot of new techniques and procedures. So again, it was a good experience for everyone. So that's pretty much it for Public Works right now. So any questions?
I just want to thank you and Dave. I had someone call me about a pothole on Flagstone, and I'm sorry. They kept on, and I called, and your guy was out there like
Anytime,
quick, right, Dave?
yes, anytime there's a
And
pothole.
him and I were going back and forth to try and find it, and come to find out, it was already done.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry for that, and thank you.
You're welcome.
Next up, Justin with Parks.
So for our projects, kind of in holding serve here with waiting for the weather to turn, but Northgate parking lot that resurfaces still at the same spot where just restoration is the only remaining item on that. Same thing with the Everly and Hearthstone pickleball courts. The park board in their January meeting elected to reduce the retention down to like approximately it's like 5,000 and some odd cents. Again, it's just seed germination is all we're waiting for there. Cottonwood and Heritage Estates, same thing, remains the same. It's just seed germination. We're gonna wait to see in the spring before we release that retention as well. The activity wise, our daddy daughter dance, 26th annual daddy daughter dance is gonna change slightly. Usually we had one night over at St. Mary Goretti and then one night at the St. John Township Center. This year we're having both nights at the St. John Township Center, although on Saturday there are two different time slots for that. So Friday, February 6th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Saturday, February 7th from 2 to 4 p.m. And then also another one at February 7th from 6 to 8 p.m. Volunteer committees, Dyer and Bloom, the group had a brief meeting in January to discuss future of the committee. In the January meeting as well, the park board appointed 2 new members to fill vacancies. So they're set to meet again in February. Summerfest, the committee's begun planning 2026. We already have verbal commitments for bands for all time slots, which is good. And then the group plans to meet the last week in January. I believe it's the week of the 26th, I think. So they're moving ahead, and dates for Summerfest, it's June 11th through the 14th. Which I does not know. That's really all I have unless anyone has any questions.
Thank you. Moving on to Director Brian Lane for operations.
Code enforcement had 226 calls for service in December. We had 1 new business for the month, NIU Professional at 1033 Sheffield. As Mary Kay had mentioned, we had our first BZA meeting of the year, and we elected our officers and we welcome new member Michael Chapman. The Plan Commission meeting is going to be held a week later this month on January 26th because of the holiday. The only new business we're going to have is we're going to install officers for 26. So that's all we'll have at that Plan Commission meeting. Today we had a great ribbon cutting ceremony at the new Dunkin' Donuts on Route 30. It was nice to see a new business opening up, and then it'll be really exciting when the Wings opens up too. And I think they're going to have another one, a big ribbon cutting when they, for like both of them in a little bit here. Tsunami Car Wash, the learning experience on Calumet Avenue, Plum Creek Academy, and Old Top Townhomes are all currently under construction within the town. The Stormwater Board, we signed a contract for the design of a stormwater lift station on Calumet Avenue. Adam is close to finalizing a contract to purchase that property to build the lift station on. I received an email. We're in the CRS program, which is a community rating system where we get a discount for people that get flood insurance policies. Well, FEMA got cut on some of their funding, so we don't have to do a recertification this year. We just stay in good standing where we are. So since we have a little downtime, we're gonna work to try to get Dyer from a class 8 to a class 7. So if we get to a class 7, that'll give an extra 5% in discounts to our residents. So a couple numbers that I thought were pretty neat that they sent us, I just wanted to share with you. The total number of flood insurance policies we have in the town is 75. Within the A zone, the flood zone, we have 23 structures that are insured. Our total premiums are 79,888, which gives us $22,073,000 in coverage. The number of claims paid since 1978 to residents is 152, and that total number since 1978 is $2,077,978. That's all I have, unless you have any questions.
Thank you very much. Next up, Chief Martin.
Yes, for the month of December, we had 167 total calls for service. We logged 1,195 hours of training. Had 35 fire and life safety inspections, continued all of our community risk reduction initiatives. Probationary firefighters Dominic Bonk and Mason Crawford both graduated from the District 1 Fire Academy. Dominic actually starts as EMT in 2 weeks. Everybody has the annual report in front of them. And also on top of that, the Bowl with a Firefighter benefiting Project Fire Buddies is scheduled February 21st, 2026 at Stardust from 5 to 8. And I'd like to wish a happy 102nd birthday to our dear friend, our new friend, Josephine P. Kennedy at 601 Sheffield. We had a great afternoon with her yesterday. That's it for December.
Thank you. Chief Alcott.
For the month of December 2025, we had 618 incidents, 28 arrests, 16 accidents, 184 citations, 291 warnings, 467 traffic citations. You have the 2025 annual report in front of you. If you have any questions, I'm available for that. I'd like to announce that our stop sticks are going to be equipped in every vehicle in town. So if anybody wants to escape into Illinois as they're being chased by other agencies, we will have stop sticks out on any road we can place them on. Every vehicle will be equipped with them in the patrol division. Right now, we're going through training for them. They've done the online training and now they'll be doing the practical training in the next 2 weeks.
Awesome.
So we're excited about that.
That's good.
Can't go anywhere with a flat tire.
All right, thank you very much.
No, you don't get one.
Next up, road projects.
Good evening.
Hey, Neil.
So for January 26, we have the 2024 CCMG. That project has been closed out and approved by NDOT. That was the 212th place from Harrison to Madison. John Burge, as Dave and Frank discussed earlier with you in the study session. We'll look forward to it at the RDC. Pazer, the asset management plan was completed and approved by LTAP, and we are completing the maps for the CAD files that we're going to send to Frank by the end of the month on the FTP site. The 2025-1 CCMG, the construction is substantially complete and we're waiting on punch list items for restoration. And that'll be done in the spring. And then after that, we'll close out with NDOT with town staff. CCMG 2026. Unfortunately, we were not awarded our application. And while as disappointing as that is, there was only very few communities in Lake County that were awarded. So the reason, I don't know. I've talked to a few people at NDOT. I can't get a straight answer, but we are moving forward on advertising the projects that were included in that packet with the caveat of available funds on the town's behalf between GEO bonds, town funds, and RDC funds. And that's going to be advertised on the 23rd of this month And then we will open those bids on February 27th. Any questions? Nope, thank you very much.
Moving on to ordinances and resolutions. On second reading, I'll be looking for a motion to pass ordinance 2025-17, designating an area within the town as an economic development target area. Again, this is on second reading.
Make a motion to accept ordinance 2025-17. The economic development target area on second reading.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Yes, just briefly, this is slightly amended from the version that passed on first reading. Just because the development has started occurring and that change in circumstances warranted a slight tweak. Because you're approving the version before you, there's no need to propose or second an amendment. You can vote on this as presented.
Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Ned,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye. Next up, under old business, on January 14th, I received a request from Councilwoman Tim to step down as our NERC appointment, which leaves that vacant. So we will need an appointment for that.
I'll move that we make Annette Ludwig the liaison to NERC.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Why would you take Mary out of NERC? She's been on there a long time. She's an excellent person in that area.
I'm just looking for more leadership and to grow. And this is one of them that I would like to.
I asked for
Learn
some of the
more from.
liaison positions and couldn't even move over because you have them all. I think that you really need to consider leaving someone who's very educated in this, even being there today. This is something pretty great. I'm not saying don't attend it. I think it's a great learning opportunity.
I agree. I think it is a great learning. And I would like to learn more about it. And if I have the chance, I would like to do it.
Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Mary,
No,
Jenna,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye. Next up, under new business, we have the Nice Engineering, the 2026 General Engineering Services Proposal. You'll find that in your packet. I'll be seeking a motion to approve the 2026 General Engineering Services Proposal.
So moved.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Motion and second. Any discussion?
Yes, I've reviewed it. Nothing jumps out to me as anything that I would exercise against.
I would say that Neil, the work on behalf of you and your staff has always been excellent, and you've been a great partner for the town of Dyer for as many years as I've been on council.
It's our pleasure.
So that's all I have with that. I have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. Next up, we have the property and casualty insurance renewal. We had this presentation during the study session, so I'll be seeking a motion to approve the insurance renewal as presented.
I'll make a motion to approve the property and casualty insurance renewal as presented.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Motion second. Any discussion? To reiterate what I said during the study session, Tom, thank you very much for your hard work. I know that he's behind the podium. He's still here behind the podium. I know that you do meet with a lot of the staff here, and not to blow smoke, you've done a great job at doing your best to save us money, and I appreciate that from all the residents. So thank you for your hard work on that. I have a motion, and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. Next up from the study session, we have the Briar Ridge Unit 16 Outlot A, the uniform property acquisition offer. I'll be looking for a motion to direct our town attorney and town staff to move forward with the property acquisition.
So move.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and second. Any discussion? I would say I agree with Mary Tim's assertion that there should be some type of I will call it a postmortem on this entire situation, just to make sure that we don't end up in this
Like
way in
this
the
again.
future. So that would be a good exercise for the town staff to do at some point in the near future. I have a motion, and a second. No further discussion. Roll call, please.
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob.
Aye. Lastly, under new business, we have item number 4, Police Department 2026 vehicle purchase. Dave, I don't know if you want to, it's in your packet. You will see some of the information there. Dave, either Dave or Chief Alcott, if you have anything to add to this.
The annual vehicle purchase, Chief Alcott has done his assessment. He can add to it, but his letter is in there. It falls within the norm of our annual 4 vehicles retiring, 4 vehicles purchased. Everything's state bid. Everything is in order according to our previous years. Chief can add anything that's not mentioned.
It's cheaper this year than last year. The cost has gone down a little bit, but that was, we're moving to different cars. We're excited about that, and the trade-in process that the town, Dave and I are working on to recoup some of our money, we're working on also.
And this is
And
just
Debbie.
4 right now, right?
Pardon?
This is for 4?
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah. We go by mileage. I
Uh-huh.
think we put 100,000, close to 100,000 over.
If you do see the spreadsheet, it is a $299, $444 and 34 cents.
Yeah, it
If a
looks
motion could be not to exceed that, we do believe it's gonna be well under that with the trade-ins that we're working out, but if it could be not to exceed, that would be great.
Okay.
And then this would be a lease purchase that we would work with Debbie's office, as we have in, I think, 2 years now in a row with the same type of structure as it been, so.
Yes, this year I started the process to you guys approve it, but we're extended out till next year, so we have the same interest rate. So nothing can jump on us.
So I'll be seeking a motion to approve the Police Department 2026 vehicle purchase not to exceed $299,444.34.
So move.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mary,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye, I'm sorry.
Bob.
Aye. Any and all before the
Yes.
council?
Yes, I'd like to say something. I'd like to bring to remembrance of this governing body that at our last council meeting, Councilwoman Tanis made it clear she'd be out of town and remote for the next council meeting and also not available for her position for NERC. She requested that we all vote in favor and had me replace her for NERC for this 1 month, and she would not be there. We all knew she would be remote and not here. You'll notice you have not heard her, nor has she voted. Myself and Councilwoman Ludwig have attended town council meetings remotely. We were heard and we voted. No formal letter sent. With less than 24 hours, President Starkey contacted the town manager to say Councilwoman Tanis could attend and not speak during study sessions and not speak or vote during the council meeting. I truly question the reasoning and motive behind this, and I want to make it a matter of record.
I would state that I had no choice but to follow our ordinance. Now that we're all aware of what the ordinance is and what the ordinance says, I can find it here to pull it out to read. As far as I know, the town council president does not have any legal authority to sidestep any ordinance that has been voted on. If so, that would be an interesting list of things I can and cannot abide in the town. Give me 1 minute, I will find that.
I'm not saying there's not an ordinance, President Starkey. What I'm
Okay.
saying is she was notified with less than 24 hours, so she couldn't do it. We all knew that she wasn't going to be here. No one told her that she had to do that. I have attended, Annette has attended remotely. We have voted, we have been heard. I'm just questioning the motive behind this.
There was no motive other than Councilwoman Tanis did not follow the ordinance. Previously, I had had conversations with yourself when you were absent. I had conversations with Councilwoman Ludwig when she was absent, and I have had a conversation with Clerk Treasurer Debbie Astor on a future absence. Councilwoman Tim never reached out to me per our ordinance that she
I'm
voted on in
Councilwoman.
and Councilwoman Tanis did not reach out to me as per our ordinance that she
We
then voted on.
This, President Starkey. We all knew. We voted and took her off and me on. We were very aware she wasn't going to be here. It was very clear. That's what I'm saying.
We can look to, would you, so are you making a motion to amend the ordinance?
I think I am questioning the motive here, is what I'm saying, sir.
The
I'm
motive was
questioning
I followed the ordinance.
It wasn't followed, protocol wasn't followed all the time.
Any further, any and all? Motion to adjourn,
Motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
voice vote?
Aye.
Aye.
Do we need a couple
Yes, Frank.
You wanna, videos back on if you wanna commence the meetings.
Okay.
That's high tech. That's some sci-fi stuff like Jeff like.
Good evening. I'd like to call to order the January 15th, 2026 meeting of the Dyer Redevelopment Commission. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I want to thank you all for your patience as well. May we have the roll call, please?
Here.
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 I can barely hear, so
She called your name.
thank you. Here.
You get the microphone if you could there you go. Thank you.
We'd like to start with the election of officers for the president, vice president, and the executive secretary. Do we have any nominations?
I'd like to make a motion to appoint Jenna Ogrizovich as president, Annette Ludwig as vice president, and myself, Robert Starkey, as the executive secretary.
I'll second.
May we have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, Mary Kay,
No.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Jenna. Aye. Mary Tanis.
Nay.
Hi, that's your meeting.
All right, thanks. Moving forward, we have citizens input. Do we have any citizen input?
I would, at this point, I would like to acknowledge that our representative from the school board, Louise Talent, is in the audience and present. She'd like to say a few words.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you. I am Louise Talent and we reside at 2327 Sycamore Drive. I think I need to say that so that you'll know that I am a Dyer resident, yes. And I do want to make sure that we for sure say thank you again from the school board's point of view for the support of the town for supporting a separate organization called Lake Central Ed Foundation that does support our teachers and our schools. So thank you once again. Also, to go along with that, the administrator and president of the Ed Foundation, as well as committee members from that organization, sent an invitation today to, I believe, to Mr. Hine. We are sponsoring a dedication and I gave you a piece of paper, I believe, was that dedication information. New year, new heights, and we have an art piece that was created by students, and that's probably one of the greatest things, is it was created by students, and it will be hung in the Lake Central High School. And along with that, we will be able to provide notoriety for partners in education. So you all would be invited to attend. I hope you could take a few minutes to one or all or however, just to come and acknowledge the hard work the students do as well as the foundation members. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now moving on, we have a public hearing for the establishment of the residential TIF district. I'm calling for public comment. Is there any public comment? A second call for public comment. Third call, any public comments on the establishment of the residential TIF area? Okay, hearing none, I will close the hearing for the establishment of residential TIF area. Next, we have the consent agenda for the minutes of the December 18th, 2025 redevelopment commission meeting and claims totaling $407,630.71.
So move to approve.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second roll call.
Yes, Mary Kay,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Jenna,
Aye.
Mary Tannis.
Aye.
Okay, next we have the ordinances and resolutions. Resolution 2026-01, confirming a resolution approving the amendment to the declaratory resolution for the Sheffield Calumet Economic Development Area.
Just to introduce it, this confirmatory resolution is required by this body after the public hearing. As you'll note, it contains the same amended language as the the ordinance you just approved in your role as town council. I can answer any questions you would have.
I will make a motion to accept resolution 2026-01 as presented.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Roll call.
Yes, Mary Kay,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Mary Tannis,
Aye.
Jenna.
Aye. If there's no old business, new business is number one, the John Burge and Sheffield Avenue improvement projects.
Yes, as discussed in the study session, I think at this point, we would look for you guys to take action to direct us to initiate the beginning process of this, which would be the first steps of property acquisition, which would be to determine which parcels we need of the land over there, identify it through Nice's office as far as legal descriptions, and then go out for appraisals on those pieces of property. And then we could report back at a future date what those averages are.
I will make a motion to direct town staff to begin the property acquisition process for the John Burge and Sheffield Avenue. I'm sorry, for the John Burge project.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any discussion?
Again, this is just to find which parcels we would need to acquire and start that process of appraisals.
Yeah.
Yes.
To see what we're in for.
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
get the
Yeah.
appraisals and then you'll make a motion on if you want to make it.
Yes, offhand, and we'll be corrected through the next step of this process, but offhand, it looks like we'll be needing a part of the Jacobson Insurance property and then all of the corner that's green space right now. So it appears that it'll be two landowners we'll be dealing with, but we'll identify that as we work to carve out that portion of the Jacobson property.
So we need to have a roll call.
Mhm.
Roll call.
Yes, Mary Kay,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Mary Tannis,
Aye.
Jenna.
Aye. Next is the Central Park Band shall change order number one.
Yes, I'm gonna let Park Director Gerbic speak on this one. He has been brief enough on this so he can articulate it to you.
So this change order was requested from the town. I believe Frank has a couple PDFs on your screens here. The first one is what the original scope was. And if you can see at the bottom, you're looking at the very bottom of the PDF where the berm is. How there's a break in the berm that was for drainage. We wanted to move the berm to the end by the service road, all the way over here to the south. And then gradually go that to the north. And the change order is for additional storm pipe to be put underneath the berm, so we don't have to dig that up later in a separate phase when we complete all the stormwater improvements.
Yes.
And I believe it's right around $23,000 for that. So yeah, this PDF here is what what it will look like if you guys approve this. Essentially the excess fill they're gonna use to stretch that berm as far as it can, and then later because we do have to expand that stormwater detention in the next phase. So we would have excess fill to complete that berm.
Okay. So you're looking for an approval for this change order in the amount of $23,175.
Correct. It's just gonna change the location of the berm. You're not gonna have that break in it, and it's gonna allow them to lay that exposed storm pipe down there. So you're not gonna affect any stormwater until we finalize project.
Great explanation on that one. The only thing I can add is that this was requested by our staff through collaboration that stormwater in the future would be better off with that second green pipe, as you can see on there. And then, you also have a uniform berm from that south exit all the way through, rather than just having two piles, so it's uniform across all that row of houses.
Okay,
I will make a motion to approve the change order one as presented for the amount totaling $23,175.
A second.
Great, did you hear me?
okay. All right, there's a
Okay.
second. All right, any discussion? Roll call?
Mary Kay,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Mary Tannis,
Aye.
Jenna.
Aye. Third,
Okay, I apologize. I'm looking at the new business. John Burge and Sheffield look like it was lumped into one item on here. I think we should probably take action on the Sheffield portion that we discussed in the study session to tell us to go through with that phase one, which was from Sheffield to seminary, to gather that information, bring it back to you. If it's not a problem, I would look to get maybe. that-
Right, I will say when I did the motion, I did break that out just for the John Birch project for that, so.
Yep, perfect. If we can get a separate then motion here to let the staff go forth to get the details back to you from essentially we're calling phase one, which would be Main Street to Seminary on Sheffield Avenue.
go for the Sheffield Avenue portion of that. Okay, do we have a motion for that?
I will make a
Perfect.
motion. I'll make that motion to direct the town staff to begin the process for phase one, Main Street Seminary.
I'll second it.
A motion and a second, roll call?
Yes, Mary Kay,
Aye.
Annette,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Mary Tannis,
Aye.
and Jenna.
Aye. Third, redevelopment project update.
This has been one of the items that we have repetitive on here because we have so much going on there. So we're just gonna touch base on a little bit of them. Most of it's already been agenda items. So redevelopment projects are in motion. We've reported earlier that the US 30 sidewalk project by Public Works is in the process of NDOT approval. Another project that's underway is the streetlight updatings. You saw downtown near the police and fire and town hall here, I want to say 10 offhand, streetlights have been replaced and upgraded with the LED fixtures. They also were housed our nice Christmas wrap around them downtown that had a lot of comments on it. That is also a redevelopment project here. And Main Street in Sheffield, the acquisition of that house is a ongoing RDC project here as well. So we have a lot going on. The two major ones that'll take a little more time to explain is the Plum Creek Center upgrade. We've already acquired the house. We've already demoed the house. And now we are in the process of getting you guys a diagram to support for a parking lot for springtime. Those projects could not have been done without the assistance of RDC here at all. So we do supplement and support a lot of the town functions with this board. And the final one, the bigger one is the band shell amphitheater, whatever we end up calling it in the long run. The construction update, last we were out there, it's kind of a muddy mess this time of year, so we tried to get out there, get updated pictures from you, but we didn't get too close. Concrete has been poured, almost complete with the foundation. They're gonna try to get a lot of it under roof here so they can continue to work through this. You'll see some samples that we've already showed you upstairs. So that process is coming very soon. But that project alone has been a great addition to Central Park. And again, it couldn't have been done without RDC. I would like to say, and maybe we'll hear from Justin at the annual department head board meeting on January 31st. The amount of money that's been pumped into the parks from RDC has just made a huge difference. I want to say it offhand, we're looking, $7+ million with the band shell, the parking lot and the lights. So I'm sure Parks is very appreciative of that. I know Director Gerbeck is. And if you have any questions about the band shell or any of that projects, we can answer them. We're hopeful. We are under contract so that it is available to host the opening act of the Freedom Fest this year. So we're hopeful.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. Any and all? Right. Hearing none, adjournment. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
Second?
Voice vote?
Aye.
Aye.